Good morning, everybody. Oh, you know, I did the whole hey, good night thing pretty early, and then I procrastinated. I didn't get to bed until after midnight. And now I woke up late, and I'm running late. Story of my life, I guess. No, I don't know. I mean, yesterday's video is probably not for everybody, but for anyone that has an Osmo 4, or maybe, you know, does this type of thing, that might have been helpful. We'll see. I don't know. I thought it was, that's something I wanted to see if I could make it work. That's, I guess, all that mattered for me. And, you know, when you're doing trial and error, it's not doesn't hurt to, you know, show the steps along the way. Okay, we are out of the house. We have literally just enough time, not even. It is 47 after. I am going to end up being 1 or 2 minutes late, which is allowed. Time to get the heck out of here. Did end up treating myself to McDonald's for lunch. Forgot my sunglasses today, which is going to drive me nuts on the way home. But it is what it is. It is warm. It's only supposed to be like 80 something, but the dogs and I might try to venture somewhere. I might even try the new rig just for fun. See how unusable it is. I think it'll work out. Just gonna take a little get used to. I got used to using the Osmo 4 a lot more, so I just added something to it. Maybe down the road I'll figure another way to set it up to condense things a little bit more, different bar or something. But yeah, it was a fun day. It's well, it's 3:30. Punched out at 3:23. Just I don't know. Everybody kind of, without saying a word, vanished on me. And yeah. So I had no option but to stick around and keep going. So the battery pack is doing pretty good. It still has a little bit of a charge in it today. The phone is, you know, running. It's not overheating in my pocket or anything, or in my hands. So I know that's usually with these battery cases. Sometimes you worry about heat. Not having that issue. I'm actually really happy with it. And the nice part about it is it's not like it's a case where I have to take the whole case off and put a different case on. I just pull that off the back, and I just don't have a battery on the back of it anymore. So I wasn't so keen on it when people started talking about it at first. I wanted the battery case, I wanted the shutter button, all that stuff. But yeah, it would be nice, but it works. I don't understand why they didn't make it wireless chargeable. That's kind of stupid. That you could just set it down on one of their MagSafe chargers and it would charge the case, charge the battery pack and the phone. But it doesn't. So, I don't know. Some things you'll never understand. I wanted to test something with the ultra wide. I'm almost touching that leaf and staying in focus. Remember how the S21 does macro? Might not do macro, but close with this. And it doesn't lose focus. And we'll see how it looks in playback. That is home. Oh, I'm in ultra wide. That's fine. I can be in ultra wide. I do want to do a little bit of a test here before we head out. Let temperature cool down a little bit too. But I want to try the microphones facing opposite directions like I had them last night, and facing one direction. What happens when I spin the rig around? If it still picks me up, or if I lose myself. So that's a test I need to get done. Because last night you couldn't really tell an audio difference front or back. Because I have one microphone face one way, one face the other, and that's why I did that. So we'll see how good the roads are here in a little bit. Whew. Getting uphill's a little bit better than I was. Not feeling bad. Did take one Zycam lozenge this morning. That's about it. So I don't know what this one's up to. She has been tugged a lot because she's just in sniffy mode. How about it, princess? You in sniffy mode? I think she's looking for a place to go number 2, and she just, won't do it. If I knew that was the case, I'd stop for her, but this is what she does. She gets distracted. All right, Mateo? Your sister get distracted? Daddy can't talk. Okay, I think she was a little jealous because I picked brother up and carried him downstairs. I took him off the couch, but I didn't pet her. I think she was a little mad at me. Just a theory. Well, we have waited until a little later in the night to go for our walk because it was staying in the 80s all afternoon. And it's like 78 now, so and the sun's going down, so they won't cook. All right, guys, come on, let's get moving. Pretty sunset coming down. All right, guys, can we do something? Can we maybe get moving? Like to get away from people, please. I don't even know what screen it's on. All right, guys, so we are all hooked up with the road and everything. It is that extra piece that's empty is kind of problematic a little bit. This thing just keeps going off. It's not staying where it needs to be. It needs calibrated. Whatever. Not happening tonight. But, so, giving it its first try. And, there's a basset hound that may not be going home if she doesn't stop her crap. We get in the car, and first of all, she wants to go over to Mateo's side, which is not her side, obviously. And, she lays across the whole back seat, sulking, and then she just keeps pushing him over and crushing him. Finally had to pull over at the bank, rip her off of him. Why is this thing counterbalanced? Hold on. Okay, calibrated better. The other thing I changed tonight is I'm actually using the USB-C to lightning cable that I bought from Rode, or whoever I bought it from and got it. I'm using the digital cable. So hopefully there's a little bit of a breeze in it, so hopefully it sounds a little better. But having the microphones on either side, I didn't even bother testing. Because now that I look at it, I really couldn't switch it any other way. Because the transmitter's on the one side. And whatever. Alright. There's a nice little walk here, hopefully. Seems like everybody's pooped themselves out. Pun intended. And we can get moving now because everybody's walking good. So enjoy the night. Flowers, little buddy? Are you good? No, that was rude. Okay, so the cool part about the way this particular gimbal works, and the Osmo 3 is, the bottom section actually is your turning, and the back and forth motion is the one that directly connects to the device. So at no time does the wire get interrupted. That's why you're able to, it's kind of like charging the phone. Or in Niagara Falls, I had the gimbal charging the phone because I did get that little cable and it was plenty long enough, and the way this one works, it's not interrupted either. Okay, so the one operation I am noticing an issue with, now right now it won't because it's angled, is doing it in crane mode. But if I were to try to come down, but because I kind of have the phone tilted a little bit, ooh, wow, I got it way too far. I don't think it leans too much when you do this. Nope. That's such a pretty evening. Since I no longer have it in live photo mode in RAW, so I don't get video, so I'm taking some pictures of this. Especially that cloud formation looks really cool. Trying to coax these guys to keep moving if they want to see mommy before she leaves. Probably be pretty upset with us. See with the trees, that's just such a cool shot. I'll just screen grab it. Alright, come on guys. Come on guys. Well, come on Priya. Tail's moving. Come on princess, you can do it. Put the nose away and put the feet together. Let's go. What? What are you giving me that look for, boy? Anyways, we got here and there was people everywhere down here, and we have outlasted them all. That happens a lot with us. Get through having a good old swing tonight. Alright, we're doing better now. Walking in unison. Okay, so far the digital cable has proved to be a much better option because it doesn't have any of that recoil in it. After I stretch it out, it's, you know, too big for the other operation I was doing before, but for this one here, bigger is a little bit better because it goes around, doesn't get snagged. I feel better. I feel a lot better, but I'm still recovering, getting some of my strength back. Even though all the crap I did while I was sick, now I feel weaker. Dad, do you want to go home to Mommy? Do you? Yeah, she's nicer to me than you are. You don't tell me not to. Come on, Priya. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Okay, so anybody want to take a guess? My biggest problem with this rig is now that it is impossible to pocket. But the trade-off is having superior audio. Audio. Words. Ooh, that's pretty. There we go. Even from a far distance, we were up close on it. It was a little hard to film. Shot is right now. Trying to make sure I can get some of my lower angles with this thing. It's not level though. So the other day I kept seeing an advertisement for Stars free trial. I don't know for how long. I gotta check that because I don't want to pay for it. But they had Monster Hunter with Jovovich. I think that's how you say it. From Resident Evil movies. And they had Titanic on there, so we were watching that before we left the house today. I didn't see Titanic in forever. And on the big screen, it was amazing.